What's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone is doing well. Today in this video we are going to do a little weather education. We are starting to come closer towards the peak of the hurricane season, and tropical activity will soon start to increase. I thought now would be a good time to do a little weather education and remind you about the strength of the different tropical cyclones that the National Hurricane Center does forecast in the Atlantic and even in the Eastern Pacific. First off, the weakest variety of tropical cyclones that we see in the Atlantic Basin is a tropical depression. A tropical cyclone with maximum sustained winds of 38 miles per hour. And then comes the tropical storm. A tropical storm is a tropical cyclone with maximum sustained winds of 39 to 73 miles per hour. Then comes a hurricane, which is 74 miles per hour or greater. For hurricanes, the National Hurricane Center uses the Saffir-Simpson Hurricane Wind Scale. And there are 5 different categories of hurricanes. I'm going to go through each of the categories and read you what could occur, what different types of damage could occur with each hurricane. First off is a Category 1 hurricane. That classifies as 74 to 95 mile per hour winds. However, wind gusts could be higher than these values. Very dangerous winds will produce some damage. Well-constructed framed homes could have damage to roofs, shingles, vinyl siding, and gutters. Large branches of trees will snap, and shallowly rooted trees may be toppled. Extensive damage to power lines and poles likely will result in power outages that could last a few to several days. Then there's a slightly stronger hurricane, which is known as a Category 2 hurricane. That would be winds of 96 to 110 miles per hour. Extremely dangerous winds will cause extensive damage. Well-constructed frame homes could sustain major roof and siding damage. Many shallow-rooted trees will be snapped or uprooted and block numerous roads. Near total power loss is expected with outages that could last from several days to a week. And I can tell you, with Category 2 hurricanes, there's also on coastal areas, there is usually some evacuations that do occur. Now we get to Category 3. A Category 3 hurricane or greater is considered a major hurricane. We do from time to time see major hurricanes. When you think of major hurricanes, you think of hurricanes like Hurricane Katrina, which devastated New Orleans. And there have been several major hurricanes over the years. One that really comes to mind is Hurricane Andrew back in the early 90s, which did extensive damage to South Florida. So with a Category 3 hurricane, you have 111 to 129 mile per hour winds. Devastating winds will occur. Devastating damage will occur. Well-built framed homes may incur major damage or removal of roof decking and gable ends. Many trees will be snapped or uprooted, blocking numerous roads. Electricity and water will be unavailable for several days to weeks after the storm passes. And again, with a Category 3, you're likely looking at widespread evacuations in coastal areas, as you would with any of the major hurricanes. Then a hurricane can be even stronger. 130 to 156 mile per hour winds is a Category 4. Catastrophic damage will occur. Well-built framed homes can sustain severe damage with loss of most of the roof, structure, and or some exterior walls. Most trees will be snapped or uprooted, and power poles down. Fallen trees and power poles will isolate residential areas. Power outages will last weeks to possibly months. Most of the area will be uninhabitable for weeks to months. Then comes the rare but does happen Category 5, which is just catastrophic damage. 157 mile per hour or greater sustained winds, and gusts. We've seen gusts up to 180 to 190 miles per hour with these. I think even higher than that. Catastrophic damage will occur. A high percentage of framed homes will be destroyed, with total roof failure and wall collapse. Fallen trees and power poles will isolate residential areas. Power outages will last for weeks to possibly months. Most of the area will be uninhabitable for weeks to months. And there is something I want to show you here. I want you to take a look at this graphic from the Hurricane Center and check this out. Here's a Category 1. You can see some damage to trees. Now we're coming to the Category 2 where, you start to see roof damage. Then it's starting to get more intense up to a Category 3. Trees are starting to snap. The roof is starting to completely get blown off. Then comes Category 4. Whole siding, the house is just becoming devastated. And then Category 5, the house is leveled. So you can see here, we have several different categories. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hopefully we don't see the Category 5 hurricane this season, but you know what? One storm can make an entire season. One storm can become a billion-dollar storm. It happens. It happened with Katrina. It happened with Andrew. It's happened with Ian. Remember Hurricane Ian? That was a devastating storm. It's happened with several different storms. Remember Sandy? Well, Sandy was not a Category 4 or 5. Sandy was a devastating storm of its own up in the mid-Atlantic because it actually hooked in and caused extensive damage to the New Jersey shore, New York City, up and down the East Coast. So yes, this basically goes over all 5 of the major hurricane statuses, and I just wanted to give you a general, a refresher on what you can expect from each hurricane. And with each one comes its own risk. Please, if emergency management is telling you to evacuate during a hurricane, please take it seriously. Alrighty, if you like this content, folks, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more weather education like this, or our climate updates, hit that subscribe button down below. If you know anyone that would be interested in seeing a video like this where we give some weather education, by all means, share it with your friends, family. Maybe you want to show this in a classroom during weather education. Guess what? By all means, do so. Have a great afternoon and evening, everyone. I will see you all again next time. Thanks for watching.